Today we are going to look at Boxem. Okay, it's going to be the first time that I use the software. Quick disclaimer, I am still using Inventory Lab. The reason why is because I have an agreement with my prep center. Okay, I truly believe and I truly 100% trust the guys at Boxem with their tool. If I had to choose, I would use Boxem, and I'm probably going to move to Boxem whenever I can. However, when my prep center is a small prep center right now, I'm still using Inventory Lab because this is what they use to put my inventory, to send my inventory and do all my shipments. They do not have access to my Amazon account. They just use Inventory Lab. And we have this agreement, and I'm the only guy that uses Inventory Lab with them, that they're actually allowed to use Inventory Lab because of the volume that I do and all that stuff. So, yeah, this is why I still use Inventory Lab. Moreover, second disclaimer, I got this account, like Miles gave me a free account, so I'm able to review the tool for you guys. All right, so big shout out to Miles, you're a real one. We are going to look at Boxem. So it's going to be an hands-on session. I haven't even looked, I just logged in literally right now into the tool. I haven't looked at it yet, so we are going to go through Boxem together, see how it is, see how it's going, and let's just dive into the computer. And yeah, by the way, as you can see, I am a fake Amazon guru. I sold $600 last month. So yeah, so no, actually, the data is still syncing, and it is not the account. By the way, it's not even the account that I use for online arbitrage. Okay, so I'm going to try Boxem with this account. It's a small account. It should be, the sales should be way higher than this on this account, so it's still putting up the data. But yeah, so this is what we're going to use to review Boxem. All right, so the data is still putting up. It's still putting the data from this Amazon account. It's a small account, should not take too long. Hopefully, we're going to see. But without this, we cannot actually create shipment. We cannot go to inventory, and we cannot go to shipments. So it's not, we are going to look, because right now, if you are looking at, if you're watching this video the day it released, they still have their launch offer. So we are going to look at what the launch offer is actually while the data is pulling up. But this is just a quick, and it looks like the data is going to be pulled soon. So this is just a quick view of the dashboard. So it looks good. So it kind of looks like, seller board, which is good. What it's missing though, because it would be really nice if you can get everything that you get with Inventory Lab and seller board, if you actually get, because I really do use seller board a lot for replans, all that stuff, and to manage my inventory. So this is something that I would love to see, but the interface is already better than what we have with Inventory Lab. Right, so we are going to move here. Okay, we are going to move here and try to get a look at the launch offer and what the launch offer actually is. Okay, so we still have the launch special pricing. So if we get, and by the way, if you want to get Boxem, if you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description. Okay, you can use my affiliate link. It's going to support the channel. So yeah, it can, it will help me pay for stuff for this YouTube channel. All right, so yeah, so the launch special offer, I think it's still the same as when it, I don't think the offer changed after the, because I think that they said that if I remember correctly, that they had, like, there was some sort of launch offer, and I know there's a lot of noise. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. It was the best offer ever after the webinar that they did. I don't remember what it is. I actually made a video on that. You can actually look at it if you want to. Right? So this is the price. So let's look quickly. I think that I said that, yeah, because to be honest, I think that it doesn't make any sense to get the standard plan, because if you get a tool to list your inventory, you want to get 2D barcodes. All right, 2D barcodes are going to make your shipment check in faster. Okay, I don't know how much faster, and to be honest, I've been using Inventory Lab for a long time, and I just turned 2D barcodes like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I'm done. I know, right? But so what 2D barcodes are, pretty much, it's just, you know, it's there's an extra, you can do it either with an extra label, I believe, and I don't know because I haven't seen them myself because everything is done through my prep center, and I haven't print stuff myself ever since I actually turned on to the barcodes. But basically the box info is embedded on a code on those labels, okay? So it makes the check-in process easier for Amazon, and I guess, and your check-in gets way faster. All right, so in my opinion, you should definitely get the professional plan. There's no real reason to get the standard plan, in my opinion. The good thing is that your price is locked for life. So yeah, I would get the professional plan if I was you, okay? So the price is going to go up to $59 a month. It's not major, but like you save $50 a year, and the price, you know, software companies always need to raise their price. So I would just lock my price if I were you, and you know, just make sure that that I get the same price for the rest of my life selling on Amazon, because like this is the only thing that actually makes sense. One thing that I see immediately that I really like is this, okay? It's an easy view of your shipment and to see the percentage of units that were actually received. So it makes it super easy. It's going to make it super easy to actually reconcile your inventory. So you know that probably if you are not doing anything, and it's one of the big things. We run an inventory business and we send a lot of inventory to Amazon. It could be a big drain, it could be a big potential for loss if you actually do not reconcile your shipments, right? So it's one of the things that you need to do. By the way, do not hire a third party to do this for you, okay? It's super easy to do. You just check and then you just deal with Amazon. And I think I have a video on it. Like, I won't link it here. By the way, I won't link it, I will forget. If you want to check it out, let me know in the comments and I will actually link it, put the time code so that I will remember to put it at that time, and I will reply to the comment with the video as well, okay, if you want to see it. So I have a whole video on how to actually reconcile shipments for you, but this is 100% going to make it way easier, okay? This is going to make it way easier. And actually this is today, yeah, it's definitely going to make it that much easier to reconcile shipment, because it's just simplified the view. And the big thing, this is the reason why actually, and I take back what I said regarding the standard plan maybe not being worth it. The big issue with Amazon is that a lot of their interface is not user friendly, and this is where there's a big opportunity for people actually building software to come in the space and get paid, because like this makes it way easier to actually check your shipments and all that stuff and see what shipments you actually need to reconcile inventory for and send documentation to Amazon to get refunded for the stuff that they lost, right? So this is one thing that is going to make it super easy. This is why the inventory pages look like, okay? So it's actually quite better than Inventory Lab, all right? What I'm actually wondering is if there's a way, actually no, with the buy cost, I think they do integrate with Be Cool, which is a great thing, and we are going to look into that right now. But I'm wondering if they are integrating with Aura as well and with SellerSnap. And this is what we're going to look at. But the inventory page, really good. Total amount of different SKU, and let me close this. Total amount of SKU in stock, out of stock. A lot of information that we can use. FBA, how many units do we have in stock? FBA, how many units do you have in stock? FBM, the in stock value, and the in stock buy cost. Okay, which is of course showing 0 because no buy cost for this account. It's just a new account. Okay, so we will need to input all that manually, which is probably going to take some time. All right, and you guys were not even able to see this. Here we go. All right, this is all the information that you can actually like. The inventory page is good. Okay, better, and it's loading way faster than way faster than Inventory Lab, because Inventory Lab is a little bit slow when you do this stuff. All right, so the thing that I'm wondering right now is regarding the integrations. And while looking for integration, which I was not able to see, and by the way, one thing that I really like is that if you go here, you can actually request feature, and the guys at Boxem, I know, are actually talking to the community all the time, so it's going to be way easier than 3 calls to talk to them, okay, and to get some things moving, all right? But one thing that I really like with the SKU options is the ability to have custom SKUs, okay, based on stuff, okay, based on a formula that you can set. Which by default would be you can add 5 variables, which could be the async, the condition, the count, and let's see what variable we can play with. I don't think that I would play with the count, maybe not, but like what actually makes sense is the cost. Do we have the cost? The purchase date actually make a lot of sense. Here we go, purchase date by cost. Supplier would make a lot of sense, and like, yeah, there's some custom stuff that you can add. So this is something really good, because, you know, I've been using custom SKU a lot more since, you know, working with different shipments, and specifically when you are actually buying, you guys know my strategy when I am actually buying stuff with member rewards points, okay, from some membership rewards. Of course, I go with a lower return on investment, and so when I go back into my repricer to change my minimum price to go down to 0% minimum, because this is sometimes just to exit my positions, is what I do, it makes it way easier, right? So I think that it's really important that you are actually able to do this. Quick side note. If you have a prep center, and because I'm trying to see, I'm going to, so with my business, we use inventory because with the prep center that I use, we use inventory, I explained at the beginning. If you have a prep center and you are willing to work with Boxem with me on this account so I can try the tool, let me know as soon as possible. If you see this video in 2 months, of course, do not email me, do not blast my email because it will be too late. If you see this video today, you have a prep center that is willing to work with me with Boxem to try the tool, I can shift some spending to you, it's fine. Give me your price and so I can try the tool on this account. All right, so this is something that I really like about it. There's something that we do not have with Inventory Lab, and that makes a ton of sense. Okay, so everything with printing, shipments is the same. The only thing, yeah, user, this is one big thing that I wanted to see. And let's say that I'm inviting, you know what, let me say that I'm inviting you know, let's say prep 1. Okay, prep 1 email is going to be let me just, and yeah, so the thing that I like is the permission. It's one thing that I really liked and that I was wondering if they were actually going to add this, because this is something that I absolutely need for my prep center, because I don't like to give my prep center access to a lot of things, just manage shipment, that's it, no other stuff. I mean, create and manage shipment, that's it. They do not need to have access to my dashboard, they do not need to have access to my inventory, and if you work with multiple prep center, it's even better. Because you do not necessarily know who you can trust, right? So this is a big thing. This is a big thing for me, and I think that, you know, the SKU, like the custom SKU, is a big point in favor of Boxem, in my opinion. So let's try to create a shipment. All right. We do not have yet a ship from address, and I do not want to, it's not even my account, I do not want to leak address, but like, yeah, so we can see shipment name, autofill list price, which is actually good. You do, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because this is one thing that takes a lot of time with Inventory Lab. Let's look at the workflow. Let me just make sure that there's no address that I'm going to leak right there. So yeah, I was about to leak address. Thank God I did it this way, actually, and I paused the recording. So so Miles actually hooked me up with the best account, and so I can do LTL. Miles, you're a real one. You're a real one. Shout out to Miles once again for the account. And so yeah, we can actually turn this on for the supplier on the Dirge purchased input, which is good. Now, what I'm wondering if we can actually import, because the way we do it is we import a CSV. So with seller amp, we export everything that we purchase, and we have a CSV, right? That we just use, that we export with Google Sheet, and that we import into Inventory Lab. So I'm wondering if we can actually do this. But yeah, so yeah, everything looks nice here. Individual case packed, box content, 2D barcode. and print FBA box label. This makes a lot of sense. Autofill, yeah, increase by 25. This is amazing. This is amazing. This looks really nice to know. I don't know. Oh, I think that maybe because everything is not imported yet, I cannot create a shipment, but this is what it looks like right now so far, basically. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a little bit for everything to be imported so I can actually get into the tool and actually create a shipment, because this is what we use the tool for, literally, you know. And actually, I'm dumb because, like, the only reason why I was not able to do it is because I did not add a name for the shipment. So let's create the shipment, all right? Please make sure you have 2D barcodes enabled on seller. It should be done on this account, I believe. And here we go. So right now, apparently, one thing that I heard is that the search was really fast. And let me move this, and not this, but let me move. And of course, I'm not able to do it, of course, when I'm actually live. That's fine. We're not going to move my camera. That's fine. I'm going to stay there and I'm going to block the view for you guys. I don't care. But apparently, one thing that is really fast is the ability to search for products. So let's look for Nike t-shirts. All right, let's look for a Nike t-shirt. Here we go. And it was kind of fast. Let's try to create a new SKU. And okay, so this is what it looks like, and I'm wondering what you guys can see. Here we go. I'm going to move myself here. It's going to be way better. All right, it's going to be way better. And so yeah, by default, okay, so we have the custom SKU right there. I did not yeah, and if I switch this to use, okay, it's going to say use like new. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, so this is with the custom SKU, the expiration date, and the tool is actually way faster. Let's say that I bought this from Nike.com, let's assume. Okay, and my buy cost is $10, and so the list price is 25% higher than the FBA buy box price. Again, then my repricer is going to play with it. So let's add the product and let's look. Okay, so we have 1 unit. Okay, let's see how it works. One thing that I'm actually wondering, one thing that I did not like, that because ever since I started to play with different SKUs, the thing that I did not like about Inventory Lab, and I don't know if it's something that has to do with just Amazon do thing, and it's actually super fast. Actually, it's way faster than Inventory Lab. Inventory Lab actually sucks. I'm sorry, Treacle, your tools suck. Let's try to see. Let's try to see if I add another one, if I can add a different SKU. I know there's roasters. I know. Don't remind me. And actually, if I can actually add a different SKU for the same product. Let's say that this is coming from a different supplier, and this one would come from Adidas.com. Yes, I bought a Nike t-shirt on Adidas.com, and I bought 2 of them. Okay, and let's see. Let's see if it's actually working. Okay, and the good thing is that it's actually working. We can have 2 times. We can have 2 different SKU for the same ASIN, which is actually amazing, and which is something that you can actually not do with Inventory Lab, and it actually does not make any sense. Okay, I'm wondering if it's going to cause some bugs later down the road. We're going to see. We're going to keep going with the shipment. So I clicked on continue, and right here we have the option to send the request to Amazon. Okay, so we won't be able to add more product. That's fine. Let's keep going. Okay, great. So we have 1 shipment going to BNA6. I have no idea where it is. I've never sent anything to this to this fulfillment center. So yeah, whatever. We're gonna keep going with it. So right now we are going to confirm the shipment. Intersection error, blah blah blah. Okay, I do not want to see that again. I'm sorry, mice. Okay. All right, and so yeah, okay, easy. Create your first box. That's really nice, and it's actually quite fast. And you can actually add the dimension and weight right here in this step. Usually with Inventory Lab, it's on the next step, so it actually makes a ton of sense. It actually makes a ton of sense. And so we can bulk assign. Let's see. Okay, units per box. Okay, and so if we have multiple box, I assume that. Let me see. Okay. Oh, did I do case pack? I'm not sure. Yeah, but let's, you know what? Let's assign this to box 1. Let's assign. Okay. So here we go. And actually, there's only 1. Okay. So here we go. And right there, we're going to assign 1 here and 1 here. Here we go. All right, we're gonna set dimension. Okay, perfect, perfect. And it looks like it's estimated. Yeah, whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's try to continue. So if we wanted, so of course, I do not have my printer with me. I'm overseas, as you can see. Okay, I do not have my printer with me. But whenever I get back to Miami, I will try to do a shipment live with you guys, a real shipment. And I don't know I can do that without leaking some SKUs, but that's fine. Anyway, if I don't use my main account, that's fine. Yeah, that's something we will figure out. But yeah, so right now we're just really testing the tool, and tomorrow we'll do more. We'll do a deeper videos on other features. But let's see. Okay, so it's going to process the request. Okay, so let's wait until the request is processed. And here we go. This is what it looks like. And so we can accept the charge from here. So yeah, I'm not going to do that because of course I don't have this stuff in hand, and I do not want to spend $12 because I don't want to spend that money. Plain and simple. So that's what's be cool. That's what Boxem looks like. Only thing is I don't see, and I may be wrong, but I don't see a way to integrate with your repricer, which is something that could cause some issues. But it's an amazing tool. And honestly, it's just really an amazing tool. Shout out to Miles, shout out to Warner, and shout out to Danny. And let's put Danny first, because we don't see Danny a lot on YouTube. Let's put Danny first. Shout out Danny, because he was the one saying that they should give me a free account. So shout out Danny. Shout out Miles, shout out Warner as well. Shout out all of you guys. Congrats on launching the tool. Really great tool. I really love it. I'm going to talk to my prep center. Fuck inventory lab. By the way, I did not tell you guys this, but like, actually, Trickles reached out to me. And we're gonna end the video on this. Trickles reached out to me. If you want to quit the video, the review of bugs, like the review is over. You can quit the video. That's all. It's just going to be me rambling about Trickles and the reason why you should actually trust the guys the guys that actually created Boxem. So first of all, I often get asked from people that talk to me because I guess I'm a smaller guy, so it's easier to reach out to me. And I often get asked what I think about Miles, what I think about Warner, and my answer is always the same. Like, I actually learned a lot of things. Specifically, I learned a lot of things specifically from Warner's video about ungating. Like, his ungating videos actually helped me a lot. So these guys helped the community a lot. Okay, and same thing about Miles. Miles gets a lot of trash thrown to him because he's just one of the bigger names. Okay, these guys are actually legit. Okay, these guys are 100% legit. I don't know too much about Danny, I'm going to be honest. I don't know too much about Danny, but I believe that if he gravitates with these guys, he's legit as well. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you this is because I was contacted by Trickles a couple of days ago, and they asked me to do a little something, and I was supposed to get something in exchange. Guess what? And it was nothing much. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. It was nothing much. It was like a $10 gift card from Amazon. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make a small video again on tactical arbitrage, because and even if I don't like Trickles too much, I need to tell you, in tactical arbitrage, it's actually a great product. I love tactical arbitrage, and we use it daily. Okay, and I can literally go into my tactical arbitrage. You're going to see that we run a ton of search daily. All right. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I believe these guys are trustworthy. Okay, I really believe these guys are trustworthy and are not going to betray them. They are not going to betray the community for their own gain. Contrary to some people that are actually in the community, and if you watch my videos, you know. But I don't think that these guys are not going to betray the community. I can vouch for them, and I trust them. I trust that they will not betray the community. Of course, they're making money, all that stuff, and for some people, it's actually a bad thing. It's not. Okay, it's absolutely not. I trust these guys. They're not going to betray the community. I believe that these guys are all great guys, and that they are going to work and improve this product. even if like 100%, what we need is an integration with Be Cool, integration with Aura, and an integration with SalesNap. All right. But like I know that they're pretty open to suggestion. I believe that they have 100%. They like those three guys own 100% of the company. I may be wrong, but so I believe that things can move really, really fast if you actually suggest, if you guys actually request features that make sense. So I do not trust recalls. Even though tactile arbitrage is a great product, I do not trust recalls. I do trust these guys. Okay, the tool looks really good. Yes, there may be some bugs here and there. Actually, I saw on Twitter that some people were, and I don't know why they won't shut up. Like, this is actually crazy. Whenever I try to make a video, there's always roosters and shit actually screaming in the backgrounds. I have no idea why. Whatever. Fuck them. Yeah, the tool is actually great. The tool is not, and I think this is one of their big selling point. The tool is not clunky as Inventory Lab. Inventory Lab is clunky. Even, oh my god. You know, when I was doing retail arbitrage, I used Spotify a lot. Spotify is actually slow. Okay, Spotify is actually slow. It's not too bad, but like, yeah. So yeah, they do have. And I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of Seller Amp for retail arbitrage, and I said it. I don't think it's the best tool to scan in store. And I'm not really doing retail arbitrage anymore, so like, am I the best person to talk about that? No. But like, actually, the interface and all that stuff, I learned to do it with Spotify, so I really like Spotify. If I'm in store, if I scan stuff, I'm going to use Spotify. Now, to be honest, if we had like Boxem could actually kill Settleboard and Inventory Lab. And Inventory Lab absolutely needs to get competition, and I'm all for competition in the space. There's not enough competition in the software space for Amazon, so companies can do whatever we want. They want. This was a must-have. We absolutely needed Boxem, and they brought it to us. Right? So I'm 100% trust these guys. I believe that they are great guys. The only person that I talked to a little bit in between those guys is Miles, and Miles really seems like a good guy. I don't know him personally, but I do trust him. I don't believe that he's here to scam people and like make a trash ass software. He's not, okay? And I believe that the other guys are genuine as well, or genuine, whatever. All right, so that's my thought about Boxem. I really like it. We're going to do tomorrow, we're probably going to do another video on Boxem. Whenever everything is, all the data is pulled in, we're going to look at a lot of other things. I'm probably going to make a video on features that I'd like to see. And so yeah, that's where we're at right now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for a new video, because we release a new video every day. I didn't even introduce myself in this video, but that's fine. Who cares? I'll see you tomorrow.